What's up, my PD peeps? I hope you're having a freaky Friday. All right, you're feeling the Friday fever and all of that. I'm here, we're in the clear, and it's time for me to steer you right into these new updates for PowerDirector 365. So I want to thank all of my peeps out there for joining me today for another update. Now, this update was for all of those PowerDirector 365 subscribers, and it came out on June 29th of 2021. Now, according to the poll, 90-something% of you people out there, let me see, what is it at now? What's the percentage we looking at? We got 88. It went down. 88% of the people who are watching this live stream right now have PowerDirector 365. So I guess you either already know what's up with the updates, or maybe you just ain't did them yet, and it's your first time seeing them. If it is, I'm pleased to be the one to bring you the newness, because you know I love bringing you the newness. All right, people? So, let me tell you how this live stream is going to go down. It's going to be the regular live stream. I'm going to discuss all of the updates and give you the juiciness and maybe the blase blah if it ain't really juicy. And then I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts on everything, whether I like it, whether I don't like it, yada, yada, yada. You'll know how I feel. Now, I'm not the only one on this live stream. Of course, you guys are there too. So as I go through all the different features, I'll be checking in on the chat, talking to you guys, and figuring out whether you like the new changes or not, and seeing how you feel. Getting your feelings. Your feelings are important. Okay? Now, once I'm done with all of that, we also have our meme for the month. So I'm going to talk about the meme of the month, show that to you, and do a critique of one of the videos. If you don't know about the meme of the month, you need to get on Twitter, do your meme, and then I'll critique one of your videos if you want to. Some people don't want to do that. That's fine. It's all gravy, baby. It's all gravy. Now, before I get started, I'm going to jump in the chat, see what's going on with my PD peeps out there. So let me go to my little thingy thing. Let's see what's up. ODBMX in the house. LOL. Okay, what's up, ODBMX? What's good with you? We got Pollyanna's World. Graham. Let me see what she's talking about. Graham visiting kids in T. I don't know what that is. But I know you're waiting for this live update. All right? Waiting to find out about the liveness. My boy Neil Forbes said some guy or girl or arse hole gave this a thumbs down even before it started. But I came back with a haters gonna hate, because you know that's what haters do. They just hate for no reason. All right, we can't really call it. All right. Another shout out to my boy ODBMX, and he says that the videos have helped him making his videos at homes, and he thanks me for the nice how-tos. You're very welcome, my friend. Glad to bring them to you. We got Lincoln Olivier, who says, hey, what's going on, Lincoln? What's good with you? Pollyanna's World in the building. Says she got her video camera videoing too. Okay. You just snatching the video of me. Hi, how you doing? Graham. All right. Stephen Neal says, greetings from the UK. What's up, all of my people out there from the United Kingdom? Big up to all of y'all. Thank you for joining. Oh, we missed you. Sorry. Got that a little bit too quick. We got Oded Sharoni, who says, welcome all the beautiful people. Los Angeles is in the house. The film capital of the United States. What's up, LA, big city of dreams. We got, let's see. Carl Bishop, he says, get on with it and stop the waffle. No. Get out of here, Carl. Let me take care of Carl. Since Carl don't like what is going on here, let me handle Carl real quick and get him out of here. I don't like playing with people that don't want to play. Bye-bye. Your message is gone. Let me see what else I can do. I'm going to hide you. Now you're gone. Good luck, Carl. Have a good one. All right. Let's see. Stephen Neal. Your Zach King's tutorial have been awesome. Thank you for those. You're very welcome. I appreciate that. You know, I got more coming. There is more coming. Understand that. All right. Let's see here. We got, let's see. I'm just want to say hi to a few more people. We got Sky Eyesight Video who says, greetings from Canada. Always love your great tips and advice, my friend. Enjoy your day. Terry. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Ghost Swear says, hi. What's up, Ghost? We got, let's see who we got here. Come on now. Don't do me like that. Great Mo Blaze live and in charge. A-Town. Okay, A-Town up. All right. What's up with you? Let's see. Got a lot of people dropping in today. Enos in Wayo. I think it's how you say that. Alo to you, my friend. My homeboy, Superman G. Always in the building supporting me all day, every day. PowerDirector University. Hi, Malik. Good to see you. Hope you had a good week. Same to you, Superman G. Appreciate you. Let's see. We got Mr. Talsher who says, bye, Carl. Yeah, he out. And he also said greetings from Wales. So what's up, Mr. Talsher? How you doing, sir? Mo Entertainment says, ho, what's up, Mo Entertainment? Yeah, Carl Bishop comic vanished magically. Yeah, I have that capability. I do have those capabilities within the live stream, my friend Neil. I do. All right, so let me go ahead and get down to the business. We're done. I said hi to a lot of people. If I didn't say hi to you, like if I didn't say hi to Mark Armstrong, which I'm saying right now, what's up, Australia in the house? You and Neil need to get together. Hello, everybody. It's time to get into the magic and talk about the updates for PowerDirector 365. All right, let's do this. Now, we'll start off with the feature updates first and foremost. And the first feature is that we can automatically mask items in photos, okay? Now, we can already use vector points to go ahead and manually pick out an item from a video, but now PowerDirector basically has a tool where it picks out what it feels is the main thing in a picture, and it tries to go ahead and automatically mask that out so that you can go ahead and use it in another picture or in a video. So I'm going to show you here. I'm going to left click on this track here of this clip of this soccer ball on track 2. I'm going to go to Tools, and I'm going to go to Mask Designer. Now, here in Mask Designer, I'm going to go ahead and click on this icon here, and it brings up the Brush Mask Designer. And if I click on this Auto Object Selection tool, it says, hey, this ball is the main thing, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab this ball. And I can go ahead and click on OK, and then it masks out the ball. I can click OK again. And I can just go ahead and move this ball where I want it. Let's say I want it right here, like this guy looking at this ball or whatever. And boom, boom, boom. Auto selection in the Mask Designer. Now, right now, it only works with images, but you can use it. You can use a similar tool now on video. So if I click on the video and I go to the Mask Designer here, since this is a video, you'll see I can just move it forward just to show you that it's a video and not a picture. Just kind of move it to different places here and just show you that. But if I wanted to, I can use the same tool for the brush mask. But this time, if I click on the auto selection, it's going to tell me, you need a still image to do this, buddy. But I can use this tool here, which is a smart brush. You can click on that, and you can have a plus to add or minus to take out. And it will actually do a pretty good job if I just drag it over of selecting certain things out of your video. So I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel on this one. But those are the new masking tools. I'm going to say right now, I like them a lot. These are like big improvements for masking to PowerDirector, if you ask me. Now I can take anything out of one picture and just easily put it in another one. I can already do it with the vector mask, but now it's just does it automatically. Like, it's cool. I like it a lot. You know, I think that I need to know what you guys feel about this new masking tool. So let me go up in the chat real quick, see what's happening with this discussion around the mask. All right. So tell me how you're feeling about the mask so I can get at you. My boy Neil Forbes says you're really having a ball here. Yeah, I am. Look, you're stealing my dad jokes, man. Stop stealing all my dad jokes, Neil. I gotta have a whole, like, a little bit of ammunition in my belt, but you're taking it all from me, brother. I don't appreciate that. Let's see here. Don't see much more going on about the Mask Designer, but if you got any other comments or feelings about that new tool, hit me up in the chat. Let me know how you feel. All right. So the next thing that we're going to break down is not really anything to show you. It's more of something to tell you. So in reality, I would like to say that somehow Cyberlink has been able to finagle the people at Shutterstock into giving us more videos, more music and sounds, and also more images that we can use in our videos for free. So I've always said that, hey, the Shutterstock integration is good, it's cool, and it's free. You're not paying anything extra for it. So I really wasn't expecting to get a lot of different assets from Shutterstock, because I think Shutterstock is just using that as a way to say, hey, here's a taste of what you can get. We'll give it to you for free in PowerDirector, so that if you want to sign up for our regular service, then do that. Well, somehow Cyberlink has gotten them to give us more stuff. So we actually went from, right now, we just moved from having 30,000 stock videos, and we now have 94,000 stock videos. So that's 64,000 more stock videos that you can use from Shutterstock than you had before. Also, previously it was 150,000 images that you got to use for free. Now you get to use 550,000 images for free. So that's 400,000 more images that you get, 400,000 more. And then we went from 300 music tracks to now it's more than 4,000 music tracks that you can use. So I will tell you right now, that's not even anywhere near all the assets that Shutterstock has. Shutterstock has millions of assets to use, okay? But those are huge jumps up in the volume of videos and images and music that you get to use for free from Shutterstock now. So, like I said, it's a small portion, but for us, it's free. Remember that. It is freaking free, people. So, I think that that's awesome. Like, I don't know how the heck they were able to get that deal, but I think in the last announcement that they had, it said that next month it's going to go up. Like, there's going to be like millions of assets that we're going to be able to use from Shutterstock. So I'm not going to, hold my breath on that one, but that's what the announcement said. So they're finding a way to get a lot of stuff out of Shutterstock, and we're not paying anything extra in our subscription. So, kind of fishy. I mean, there might be a little something going on the back door right there. Might be a little something on the back door. I don't know. We just have to find out. So tell me, what are your thoughts on that? Do you use the different types of assets from Shutterstock in your videos? If you use them, let us know in the chat. Also, are you excited about having more assets from Shutterstock? Let us know that in the chat. Tell me everything that you want to about your opinion on this Shutterstock thing. Do you use them? Do you not use them? What's going on? Let me go ahead and take a sneak peek at the chat and see what you guys are saying. All right. So Pollyanna's World says free is good. Yes. How can you argue with free? You know what I'm saying? People complain about free stuff. I was like, what? Really? For real? For real? And Mr. Tafsher says, more Shutterstock images. Love it. I love it too, Mr. Tap. And I'm trying to say your name right. I hope it's Tafser. If it's wrong, help me out with some pronunciation because the brother can't read things correctly. I'm having a problem reading things correctly. All right. And Mr. Badger says, are those Shutterstock images DMCA as well? So DMCA. Now I'm gonna admit I've seen this that acronym before, but I don't know it off the top of my head. So if you could break down what that acronym actually means, then maybe I could tell you. I don't know. Sorry. All right, let's see what else we got here. Skysight Video says, I always use Shutterstock for my music, and I'm pretty excited to hear this. Hope it's all in all. Yes, it's all gravy. It's all free. I know that much. I know there's probably going to be some things missing from it, but 4,000 tracks, that's a lot of music to choose from. That's all I'm saying. Uh-oh. Chris Lauderback is on board, baby. What's up, Chris? Glad to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. When will we get 10-bit support? We do have 10-bit support. Are you talking about like for MOV files? You get for, I think it's H.264, 422, 10-bit. Already got it. So is there? That is what it is. Neil says at the moment he does not use Shutterstock. Yeah, I know, Neil. You got the perpetual license. I heard you say that. I saw you said that a few times. Of course, you could have it on your own if you want to, but the 365 subscribers get it for free. Superman G says, I use one of Shutterstock videos for my intro, and it works out pretty well. Yes, I've seen that. I didn't know it was a Shutterstock video, though. Pollyanna's World, yes, I use the Shutterstock. So it seems like a lot of people use the Shutterstock. A lot of people are happy. You know, it's all gravy. I mean, Mark Armstrong says he's still discovering the best way to use it, and I can understand that. I mean, at the end of the day, if you don't integrate a lot of B-roll into your videos and things like that, then you might not use it a lot. If you do things like documentaries, you do things like music videos, you do commercials, stuff like that, then you're probably going to find a lot of use for assets from Shutterstock because there's a lot of B-roll usage and things like that. So, you know, keep it crack, keep it going. We're going to keep it going here. Let's go ahead and jump back into the updates because there's more. That's not it, people. There's freaking more. Can you believe it? I can't freaking believe it. There's more. All right. So there are new transitions. 555 new glitch transitions are in this version of PowerDirector. So let's go ahead and take a sneak peek at some of those new glitch transitions. So if you go ahead and run to the transition room, run on over, and you can go down here to glitch transitions. There's a bunch of good ones on here, so I'm going to just drag some down, and then we'll play them. Let's see here if you can see that one again. Not really that visible, but we can always produce it so you can see it running smoothly. So let's just go ahead, and it shouldn't take too long to produce that little segment right there. You gotta be real kidding me right now. You kidding me? Get out of here. There we go. Sorry. I get confused too sometimes, clicking the wrong buttons and stuff. Life is what you make it. All right, there we go. So now let's go ahead and look at this. So that's that. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Let's run this one over here. Do a quick render preview so we can see it. Sometimes you just need to do render previews. I don't know why. Right now, I got so much stuff running on this desktop. I got a live stream software. I got my video editing software. I got stuff for comments. I got all kind of stuff running. It's crazy. All right, let's see what this looks like. I like that one. Let's see what else we got. We'll do one more. And the only reason why I'm doing these render previews is because like I said, I got so much running on the computer right now that, it's struggling a little bit to show the transition. So I want you to see the full effect of the transition. So I figured doing a render preview will help with that. All right. Pretty good. I like these transitions. I like them a lot. Everybody knows that I'm really all about, using simple transitions when I use them. Fades. I do jump cuts, not even using transitions, stuff like that. Cut to action, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I like these transitions. I think that they're like really good for using for certain types of videos. You use them in the right context. Maybe, like I said before, a music video. Maybe like, just something about like you're making a TV channel change or something like that. In the right context, these types of glitch transitions are pretty dope. I like them a lot. You can use them on intros. You can use them on all types of stuff. So I think these transitions are pretty cool. Do you think that these transitions will be useful to you? Will you use them in your videos? Tell me more in the chat. Let me know how you feel about them. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you want to kick them? Tell me in the chat. And as a matter of fact, let's go back into the chat. I want to see what you guys are doing because I miss you. I miss you so much, guys. I miss you. All right. Let's see. Everybody's talking about Shutterstock. They love that Shutterstock, boy. Oh. Stephen Neal says he loves the snappy transitions. They are snappy, aren't they? I like them a lot. Let's see. Not really a lot talking about the transitions. No. Stephen Neal said he had to go with the glitches today. He piggybacked a few together with taking screenshots to create an effect. It worked really well, and he found a glitch sound effect online to kind of put with them. Now, I mean, sound effects are some of the things that really like make any effect. It helps you pull off effects like crazy. Like without sound effects, sometimes the video is nothing. Sound is just as important as video as far as I'm concerned. So, anytime you can go ahead and pair up an effect or something with a sound effect, you're going to get love. At least you're going to get it from me. Yes, Neil, I do miss you. I had to come back to the chat. I see some other questions on there that don't have anything to do with the transitions, but as you guys know, I will go back to these questions and things later on because I can't leave you hanging. I got to show love where love is due. All right. So, next on the menu, my friends, Cyberlink decided to hit us up with more titles. So they love giving us titles, so they gave us 20 titles that we can go ahead and use to satisfy our title fix. Okay? So these are travel stories. So if we go to titles and we go down here, we should find a travel stories title pack. And we click on that. And then you got all of these beautiful titles. So let's go ahead and drag one down here. We can play this and get a look at it. Top 10 beaches. I know that's not a beach, but still, okay? It's got water, so it's close enough. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm just going to show you a few of these. Let's check this one out. Travel without limits. I like it. And then we got, I'll show you one more. My journey. Now, These are great titles. I like them a lot. I think they're minimalistic titles to me. They're very simple. They look good. They're professional. They're not cheesy in any way, shape, or form. I like them a lot. Now, this is called a travel story pack. But I can use these titles for anything. Like, to me, when I look at them, I could put anything in there. My top 10, I don't know, video editing tricks. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. I could say whatever. I don't have to say travel without limits. I could say, have a great day. Whatever. Like, these titles could be used for anything that you want to use them for. They don't have to just be for travel, because they're very minimalistic. They don't have a lot of extra like fluff and extra little graphics and stuff going on that kind of makes it not universal. These are universal titles in my mind, and I can see myself using these on a lot of different types of videos. There's 20 of them, right? I've looked through almost every single one of them, and I like them all for very different reasons, but they're cool. I'm definitely going to be using them. So I don't know about you. How you feeling? How you feeling about these titles? Express your feelings in the chat. Let me know. Do you like these titles? Are they garbage? Are they greatness? I don't know. Let me check with you guys and see if you're behaving in the chat, because sometimes y'all be acting up. So, I want to make sure that y'all being good little boys and girls out there. Let's see. Got a little bit of convo on the transitions. I'm going to go ahead and give some love to that. So ODBMX says that he loves the glitch transitions. Let's see. Stephen Neal says that title list getting long, boy. Yeah, it is, isn't it? That list is long. Look at all this. Look at this. It's like ridiculous amount of titles. Like, I don't see why I shouldn't be able to find something I can use out of all of that. If I can't, then I got a problem. I'm just too damn picky. Okay? Let's see. What else we got? Roy Beauchamp. What's up, Roy? Says, yeah, great titles to fit a lot of my casual vids. Yes, they are. I like them a lot, man. Stephen Neal says, I agree with you. These can be used for so much. I mean, that's the thing about video editing, man. Thinking outside of the box. That's how like a lot of the effects and a lot of the different things I do comes from like ideas I get from you guys in comments and things, and just thinking outside of the box on my own. Seeing things done with other editors and trying them with this one. Always thinking outside of the box on how you can use the tools that you got. A very good, unique skill for anybody who's a creative. Let's see. Mark Armstrong says, I really like the glitch transitions. And then we got one more comment here that I'm going to get at. Then I'm going to get back into the updates for you guys. ODBMX says, those titles look good. I always have a hard time finding a good title for my videos. Yeah, I mean, I think I was talking to somebody in a comment today, man. I know I'm getting a little bit off track here, but bear with me. Bear with a brother with a microphone. Bear with a brother with a microphone. So I was talking to somebody earlier today, and they were like, man, it just becomes so hard sometimes to like get out there and like create. Like, because there are so many choices and so many mistakes that you can make and so many different ways to go about doing things. There's so much to learn. And, sometimes that you can boil down to something as little as what might seem as small to some people as picking the right title. Some people might find it, man, I got to find the exact right title, and I really got to try and find this one's right, this one's wrong. And yeah, I get it. I do some of that too. Like, I will get into an edit where I'm like, this got to be perfect. Like, it's got to be right at the exact point where it needs to be. Yeah, I do that sometimes. But once I don't spend too much time doing things like that. At least in my mind, I don't. But sometimes we have to be okay. Because if we don't move forward. And if we don't learn. we don't get out there. We can't learn from our mistakes. And that's really what, the whole creative process is about. You're not going to learn anything if you just hold back and you're just looking and trying and you're not doing. You got to do in order to get better, right? So it is what it is. Let's see, and I'm going to get with Pollyanna's World one time. Using titles makes people think I'm a professional, but I really do many things by accident. Hey, sometimes that's the best way to do it too. Just, fall into it. Falling right into greatness, Pollyanna's World. Falling right into greatness. Graham falls into greatness. Okay? Let's see. So I guess I'm going to pay some attention to Trait Buttercup 99 Gaming. It says, I don't use the desktop version of PowerDirector. I only use the mobile version. Well, I have a channel that is just for the mobile version. So if you would like to see that channel, it is called PDU Mobile. And I also do live streams on that channel. So I think my next live stream on that channel is going to be on July 5th. So you can watch this one, hang out with us. We're going to talk desktop all day. But if you want to talk about mobile, then you need to go to PDU Mobile and subscribe to that channel. Watch all of those videos, all 300 of them. Okay, make sure you watch every single one. And then get ready for the live stream on July 5th. All right? All right. So let's get back. Oh, wait, one second here. Traveling Trekkies Digital Studio says, hello, what's up? What's up? All right, now let me move on. I just had to do that. I don't know why, but I did. All right. So, talked about titles, transitions, Shutterstock. We talked about the new mask designer. There's still more newness, people. We're not freaking done. Oh, my God. They hit us up with so much this month. So, they came out with some new templates, okay? These are family video templates, and there are 10 of these templates to jazz up your family videos, okay? They're going to make them real jazzy, okay? So let's go ahead and check this out. We're going to jump into our project room. So everybody knows it takes time for all these templates to go ahead and get loaded. So got to wait for a minute here while we're doing this. So tell me more about, what's been going on with y'all lately while these templates are loading, okay? And everything. Okay, we're ready. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Now, if we go down here, you will see there is where's this joker at? Where you at, family? Oh, man. All right, found you. Man, that took a long time. So, like you said, there's too much to look at. So, I got some templates here. I'm not going to drag them into the timeline or anything like that, but I'm just going to give you a quick preview of them. So, here's one of them. Making happy memories together. Fun times shared with the family. And, of course, you got places where you can drop your photo or your video into those little frames. Let's check out another one. This one has frames, too, or photos that you can drop stuff into. We will always be here for you, family. Okay, so that's another one. Check out one without frames. Welcoming little cutie. Born July 20th, something. 6 pounds, 3 ounces. So, depending on how you're going to use these, some of them might be cool. So if you want to make a nice little family-friendly video for like the kids and stuff like that, these might fit that scenario because they're very, I don't know. I don't want to say cheesy, but they could be cheesy. If you say, they could taste like cheese, but they're very like cartoony type. Now, this baby one I like, as a matter of fact. So if somebody was having a baby and they wanted to have a video about it, this would be a cool little intro for the little baby video. I would like it. Change little cutie to be their name or whatever, and put the correct birth date and weight and stuff. That'd be nice. Now, somebody might want to use one of these ones for their video. Like somebody might want to use this one for Father's Day or whatever, right? They want to have a cartoony looking video at the beginning. That ain't my style though. So that ain't what I do. Now, to each his own. Some people might like it. Some people might hate it. For me, not my style. I like a few of them, but most of them not really my style. What do you think? You know, break it on down for me. Let me know. Give me a breakdown of what you think about these family video templates in the chat, okay? So let me see what's up with you guys. Oh, no. 8 pounds. That would have been something else. All right, let's see. We got all kind of questions about all kind of stuff, but it's cool, though. I'm going to get back to all of these other questions. Just wait. I will. I promise. So, Stephen Neal said, I thought it said 61 pounds. Poor mom. Please. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody walking around with no 61 pounder in her stomach. You know, they would have had issues before. Look, that had to be a C-section. Okay? That ain't happening, Cabinet. That had to be a little cutie. That little cutie would be for me, my little great niece, who is nearly 15 months old. Oh. Well, see, you can use that for those. Traveling Trekkie said, I left PD 365 for a while to go back to, I guess it was Adobe, but we'll be coming back to PD to many nice, neat features in PD. Yeah, so I will say this. A lot of people jump around programs like that, which is cool. And Traveling Trekkies, I know him personally, so I mean, I can see like people think sometimes that in order to do things and be professional that you need certain programs with certain names like Adobe and or DaVinci or whatever. Now, if you're working with studios and you need to send certain type of file formats to them and you're working with someone who has to deal with a certain file format, if it's a client that wants a specific file format that PowerDirector doesn't use, then that would be the only reason why I would use something else. Now, I do have other editors. I don't use them unless I have to. Like I said, like if somebody said that they had to have a file that I can't produce in PowerDirector, like if they just had to have an Apple ProRes file for the whole video, then you know what? I would have to use a different program because I can't produce to an Apple ProRes file with PowerDirector. But if I'm just making videos for YouTube or making videos for clients who don't need a specific file format or codec, then I'm in PowerDirector all the time. That's what I use because that's what I like to use. And it's not about the program. It's about what you know and knowing how to do your pre-production, how to do your production, and all of those things are going to affect your post-production and your video editing. If you know what you're doing up front, then the editing part is easy breezy. You can use whatever program to edit a video and make it look like you want it to look, as far as I'm concerned. So it's just me. You know, I'm glad you're coming back, Traveling Trekkies, you know, the PowerDirector. Make sure that if you don't have the 365 subscription, you use my link in the video description. That way you can help me and support the channel. Thank ya. All right. Let's see here. What else we got? All right, so there's still more newness. I ain't done yet. LUTs. We got some new LUT game that I'll need to hit you with. So 12 new LUTs. They're called soft pink LUTs. And you see the face that I just made? Soft pink LUTs? That might give you a feeling about how I'm feeling about these LUTs already. But they're LUTs that you can use for your color grading pleasure. So if you like them, get with them. So I'm going to go ahead to the effects room. I'm going to go to color LUT. And there is soft pink LUTs right here. I click on them and you can see everything's pink and soft. Okay. So let's go ahead and apply this one to, I don't know. Let's go ahead and drop it here. So here's how it looks right now. Let me just click on this and I'll give you a before and after. So that's how it looks before you add the LUT, and that's how it looks after you add the LUT. Of course, I could change the LUT strength here if I want to. I could bring it down or whatever, of course. You got that option to blend it, make it look a little bit better. But this is how it looks at 100%. All right, and let's see what else we got. Let's try another one. Let's drag this one over here. Come on. So here's this Jeep. That's before. That's after. And I will do one more for you. Before and after. So I'm not big on these LUTs. They don't really enhance anything to me. I mean, I guess if for some reason you want to add some type of pink hue to your production, then these are right up your alley. All right? They ain't up mine, though. I don't like them. And I don't know. They could have did with some better LUTs than that as far as I'm concerned. I just don't see it. So it is what it is. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and break down the last freebie. It's been a lot. Okay. But this is the last one. So they hit us up with 20 new sound effects, and these are called human sound effects. And they add a lot of production to your videos. I'm not going to play them, but I'll show you where they're at. If you go to the media room and you go to the sound clips, and if you go to people, you'll be able to see them here. I'm just going to change the date here just so that you see them at the top. So all types of different sound effects here, different things going on. You know, like I said, I'm not going to play them. I'm big on getting sound effects. I like sound effects because, like I said earlier, they enhance your videos and make them more real. So that's how I feel about them. So we got like a whole lot of stuff in this latest update. So auto select option for the mask designer. Dope. I love it. I'm going to be using it for things. I think it's going to just help speed up your workflow instead of having to manually do things with vector points. It's on point. The Shutterstock resources, loving that. I'm definitely going to go ahead and use it. It gives you so much more as far as options to go ahead and make all kinds of videos out there. Great option there. Glitch transitions, I like those too. I think that those were fantastic. I could see using them in different types of videos, sketch videos, all types of things. I mean, those were great. Travel titles, I like those too. I know I'm saying I like a lot of stuff and I usually don't do that, but I think this was a really good update. I think that these titles are looking a lot better. They're doing a lot better with their titles and making them look more professional. I hope that they continue that trend because it is a wonderful thing. And like Neil said, or not Neil, I'm sorry, can't remember your name. But like you said, there's a lot of titles to choose from. So now, here's where I get into the things I didn't like so much. Those family video templates. They were all right. Some of them look kind of cheesy, cartoony. That's just not my style. You might like them. It's really to each his own. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean it's not good for you. And you might find scenarios where it works out perfectly. And I could think of scenarios where they would be great too. It depends on what type of video you're making. But for the type of things that I do, I'm not really big on them. The soft pink LUTs, I think that those were pretty much garbage. I wouldn't use them for anything. You might use them once again for something. It doesn't mean that they're useless just because I won't use them, but I don't like them. You might disagree. The sound effects is the last thing. Free sound effects. I'm raising my hand for that all day. I'm going to take those free sound effects anytime you can give them to me. I love getting free sound effects. Free, like the free Shutterstock stuff. I love all of that stuff. If you give it to me for free, I'm taking it. I might not use it all, but I'm going to take it though. So how did you feel about this upgrade overall? I mean, what did you like? What was your favorite part of the update that they did? What grade would you give it? If you were to give it an A through an F as a grade, what grade would you give this update? Go ahead and leave that in the chat. Just give it a grade, a letter grade in the chat. All right. Now, what are some of the features that you wish PowerDirector 365 had that it doesn't have? So if you are a 365 subscriber, you know that you're going to get regular updates and things. So what do you want to see? What is like mandatory for you in the next update that they do? Like the best thing that they can do to make it more usable or user friendly for you. Let me know that in the chat as well. So now that I'm good with all of that, it's time to talk about the meme winner of the month. So this month we selected music and art collections or Ryan Stone music. So here's the meme that he created on Twitter. Let's do a quick change of Rooney on this real quick. Just bring up his YouTube video. All right. So that was Ryan Stone music. Now, I'm going to tell you my thoughts on that video. So to me, you know, he has a particular type of video that he makes. He does a lot of videos where he has like a background of something and then he has words going across as he's singing and saying the words. So it kind of like looks to me like some type of karaoke type screen while he's singing. Now, What I will say is that I think that if he were actually on screen singing, then and not having the words going there, he might have more engagement in his videos. You know, now for some type of video where it's like just soothing sound and images and things like that, then if that's what he's going for, what I would probably do is show different images across while he's singing, not just the same image on a loop over and over again with the words going. Now, I also think that he could actually make sure that his sound is a little bit cleaner. It doesn't sound as clean as it could be. There's a lot of ambient noise in there that I heard. So if he's going to be singing and things like that, then you got to make sure that your audio is like crystal clear when you're doing things like that. But in reality, not really much to say about those types of videos. Like I said, I think that he could get more engagement by either showing himself or maybe even changing the images as they go by. Also, I think, like I said, sound clarity is a issue. You can clean that up a little bit, but besides that, you know, not really much to say. I think that for his style of video and things like that, I think it's good. He can improve upon it though. So it is what it is. Thank you, Ryan Stone Music, for the meme. If you want to jump on the meme train on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter, as well as sending out one of those hashtag PowerDirector Universities, and I'll find your freaking meme. I promise. So, let's see, people. I guess we could go back into the chat now and talk a little bit about some of these little questions and things I saw going on. So let me see what I got going on my screen real quick. I just want to check a few things, and then I'll get back to you. First and foremost, I want to shout out Superman G. Thank you, Superman G, for the $20 super sticker. I appreciate you. You are always supporting the channel, man. I can't say enough for you. Thank you so much, man. You mean the world to me. Your support is going a long way. All right. Now, if anyone else wants to support me, feel free to do a super chat or a super sticker. It's right there at the bottom of the chat. You know, videos that I do on YouTube, they're free. So if you're not a member of my channel and you're not supporting me every month, if you can, please feel free to give me a super chat or a super sticker to help support me in my endeavor to make videos for you. Also, y'all see this little shirt right here, video shooter. If you want to go ahead and get something in return besides my videos, then you can always go to my merch shelf, which is right underneath this video, and you can go ahead and go to my merch store, which has a bunch of great t-shirts and other things that you can buy to help support the channel as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to go back to the beginning of all of this chat business, all right? And I'm going to see what's cracking with you guys, because I saw a lot of questions that I needed to answer, all right? So if you see me kind of like looking at the screen here, I'm not frozen. I'm just looking for some questions to answer, all right? All right. All right, North Florida Fishing 42 says, I had PowerDirector 16 and we got a new computer and I can't get PowerDirector 16 anymore. I don't have the email address that I used to have. What should I do? So if you don't have the email address that you used to have, to be truthful with you, there's not really much you can do. I mean, the first thing that you could try to do is, if you remember your password for Cyberlink, since you bought it from Cyberlink, you could use your old email just to log into Cyberlink. And then there is a page on there where you can, it should have all of your product keys for all of the items that you purchase. So if you purchase PowerDirector 16 from their website, then you can go ahead and log in with that old email address and go to your products, and then go to the product keys, and it will have the product keys for everything that you bought from the website. If you didn't buy it from the website, not much that you can do there. So now also, I mean, even if you don't have that email anymore, if you have the email address, and you can go ahead and go to the Cyberlink site and log in, you should be able to get support to help you out. Now, they might not, you might have to tell them to email you to a different email address because you don't have that one anymore. Or you might even be able to go on and update your email address. Just log in with the old email address and password and update your email. So, whole lot of different things you could try. If you haven't tried any of those, give them a try. All right. Let's see. I'm still going back into the old comments here. Trying to see if there's any other questions I should be able to answer for you guys. All right. I answered this question already about 10-bit support. See what else we got. Let's see. Saw that comment already. Vic Hanish says, while it's using Shutterstock, what does parameter is incorrect mean? How do I fix it? So what do you mean while it's using Shutterstock? Like, what exactly are you doing? Are you opening it? Are you trying to download an asset? Are you trying to preview an asset? What are you doing? I'm pretty sure it just doesn't do it because you're using it. Are you just opening it? What's happening? I need to know a little bit more to kind of understand that, what could be some of the possible issues there. Superman G says, Malik, you mentioned that you drop your video files on a Drobo. What is that? So Drobo is actually a external or a network attached storage. So let me go ahead and pull this up for you. So if you look at all of my folders and things over here on the side, you got one here called Drobo. So this is a drive. It's my G drive. And what it is it's actually a direct attached storage. So what that means is it's attached to my PC via a USB. So this is a USB 3 connection here. If I right click on it and do properties, then you can also see the size of it. So this is about 64 terabytes on here. So this is I have about almost 5 terabytes used, and about 59 terabytes still available. So I use this as an archive. I don't edit on it because they're all hard drives, hard disk, right? I edit on my PC, which is SSD. So my PC has 2 SSD drives. One is for like all of my programs and the operating system. And then the other one is just for editing on, really. I mean, I don't do anything on it but put files that I'm going to edit. And then my Drobo, which is just a huge, like you see, 64 terabyte hard drive. I just archive everything here. So after I'm done creating any videos that I create, I pack the project and archive it to the Drobo drive. And that way, if I ever need any of the assets, anything from it, I'll have my project file, all of the assets, everything are saved on that Drobo separately. So they're not taking up space on my PC. They're not taking up space on my SSDs. So that's the Drobo. All right, let's see. Trait Buttercup 99 Gaming said I used the mobile version of PowerDirector. I like the breakbeat background in the app. Yep, and I kind of talked about already PDU Mobile. That's my other channel if you do use the PowerDirector mobile app. Bill DeBello Sr. said, thank you. Have a blessed day. You're welcome, Bill. Same to you, my friend. See what other questions I can find on here. Let's see. Trait Buttercup 99 Gaming said, is there a Mac OS version of PowerDirector? Yes, there is. It is a subscription-only version for Mac. I guess it's Cody Scaife. Sorry if I said that wrong, Cody. Said, I want to do some explosion overlays for the mobile app. Yeah, I mean, for explosions overlays, so the first thing for the mobile app, depending on what you have, right? If you got if you got the mobile app on an iPad or on a iPhone, then you will be able to bring in MOV files that have alpha channels, which will allow you to do things like explosion overlays and stuff like that. So you can get any file that's an MOV with the alpha channel. You can get it from wherever online. You bring it in and you're good. If you have Android or if you have a Chromebook or something like that, then basically you're going to have to find an explosion that has a black background. And then you're going to have to use the chroma keyer to go ahead and key out the black. And that way you can go ahead and use the explosion. So there is a site out there that used to make these explosions with black backgrounds. I don't know if they're still there or not. It's called Detonation Films. I haven't been there in a long time, but they did have a bunch of free ones that you can get. And they also have one that you could pay for. It's called Detonation Films. So they also have MOV versions of explosions too that they have that are free. But they have ones with black backgrounds that are MP4s that'll actually work in the Android or Chromebook versions of PowerDirector mobile app. So there you go, Cody. Let's see. Stephen Neal says, I've tried DaVinci Resolve as well, but I'm so much faster on PD because of experience. Yeah, the more you use a program, the faster you're going to be, the more proficient you're going to be at using it. So it's just always going to be better for you if you can stick with the program. I can understand if you leave because it doesn't have things that you need for it to do, though, and then you have to learn something new. That's just part of the game. It happens. All right. Oded Sharoni says, I use for my work only PowerDirector. Cody says, PowerDirector is my first choice, but I have to use VivaCut so I can overlay video and use their stickers. Yeah, I guess that's what we're just kind of talking about with that. So, but there are a bunch of stickers too in the mobile version of PowerDirector. So, you know, I don't think they have any explosion stickers, at least not any ones that don't look cartoony. I have seen some things that look really realistic, like the gust and dust and things like that. Those look real. So I guess it depends on what you're looking for and what they have. Stephen Neal says, would you be able to show us how to use PowerDirector as well? So I do have a PowerDirector video for color correction and color grading. I haven't done any PowerDirector videos in a long time. And I really probably wouldn't do like regular PowerDirector videos because that's not really the niche. But I would do them once in a while, and I probably still will do them every now and then. Probably not too often, but because they do fit into the scope of video editing, I definitely will be doing some in the future. Same thing with the photo editor, photo director. Same thing with that, and even audio director. I think one thing that I put a post out or a poll out a while back was about, what types of videos that you guys wanted to see. And the one that won was like production videos. So because video editing isn't the only piece of video production, it's part of post-production. There are other parts of post-production, but there's also the production piece, the filming, setting up your lighting, setting up your camera, setting up your audio. I'll be doing videos on all of that type of stuff. But with that production videos that I'll be doing, I'll also be doing some additional post-production. So using some of those other PowerDirector tools as well. I'm not going to be doing them all the time, but I will do some from time to time. So. Trait Buttercup 99 Gaming says, does PowerDirector have a watermark when exporting videos? If you have the free version of it, then yes, you're going to have a watermark. Let's see. So Mark Voss says, what about the 4,000 music cuts they said were there? What about them, Mark? I talked about them. I talked about all of the additional Shutterstock assets that they're giving us, or the increases in the number of assets that they're giving us. If you have a specific question about the 4,000 music cuts, let me know. So Brian, Scout, and Arnold said, just tried the auto mask tool and got a message saying my processor doesn't support that feature. Any thoughts? So it's brand new. So I don't really have any thoughts on that. As far as like, I guess you're asking what processors do support it. I don't know. What is your processor? What type of processor do you have? I think that you can reach out to Cyberlink. And I always show how to do this, but, it's always worth showing again. If you want to reach out to Cyberlink right from the program, you can just go to Preferences. Oh, I'm sorry. I went to the wrong place. Those things happen. File, and then Rate and Provide Suggestions. If you click on that, then you'll be able to go ahead and type in what you want. And you can type in about that message that you received, include your email address. Make sure you click on that, include your email, and then send it, accept, and submit. And then if there's something they have to share with you or whatever, then they'll go ahead and respond back and tell you. So that's what I would start off with to find out what the dealio. But you really have to know what your processor is. Is it a Ryzen? Is it a can't think right now. Is it like a Core i9 processor, Intel processor? That's what I was thinking. Thank you. Intel processor. Is it a Ryzen, AMD Ryzen? What is it? And what is the number? What is the gigahertz? All of that stuff. So make sure that you send that information to them. All right, let's see what else we got. Stephen Neal says, love to see the auto mask coming to the videos so it can track the mask target and automatically remove that background. Yeah, that would be freaking sweet. Right now, the only way that they have to do that is Color Director actually has a tool that you could use to remove the background from a video, and it actually, the mask targets it and sticks with it the whole time. It's not as clean. You have to do some adjustments here and there to it, but I have a video on it on my channel, so if you want to see more about that, go ahead and check it out. Let's see. Mark Armstrong said, I'd like to see advanced auto editing integrated into PowerDirector. So would I. I think that they've actually stepped it up and do a lot better audio editing and let's just say they have a lot more options than they had in the past. But they can still have more. I would love for them to have like auto remix. I would love for them to have like noise reduction tools, things like that they don't have. That would be cool. So. All right. So I'm finally on the main page here. I'm catching up to you guys. Let's see. Aaron Bolton said, hey, I'm a leadership development coach, and a goal of mine is to make an instructional or tutorial video with you. That would be awesome. So, if you're a leadership development coach and you got that as one of your goals, you can go ahead and contact me. Got my business email address is on my YouTube channel. So just go to the About section and you can go ahead and send me an email. And I guess we can start talking about what type of opportunities you're talking about. So we'll see. Let's see. So Vic Hanish says, regarding parameters incorrect, I'm downloading music. So that to me sounds like it's just like an error or a bug in the system. If you're trying to download something and it says parameter is incorrect, I don't know and I'm not going to tell you to do these things, but the first thing that I would probably try to do in that case would be maybe uninstall and reinstall, see if that would help any. Also, I think that before you do that, what you should probably do is go ahead and contact the PowerDirector forum. So I love the PowerDirector forum. There's always a lot of people in there who have usually experienced something that we're already experiencing. And so if you go there and ask about it and say, hey, whenever I try to download music with Shutterstock, I received this message. Does anyone know why or how I can fix it? Usually there'll be somebody in there that says, hey, yeah, that happened to me. And guess what? Here's what I did. And it fixed it. So I would go to the PowerDirector forum and post that on there and see if somebody responds that had the same experience that has already fixed it. That way you don't have to do something that might not work, because uninstalling and reinstalling it might not work. I would check on the forum first before you take any of those steps. So MLO says, if you have PD365, do you get Android included? No, you don't. So PowerDirector 365 is basically just the subscription version of whatever version of PowerDirector is currently out. So PowerDirector started off with version 1, PowerDirector 1, PowerDirector 2, and right now it's on PowerDirector 19. So if you buy a perpetual license and you just don't get the subscription, you'll have PowerDirector 19. If you buy PowerDirector 365, then you'll have PowerDirector 19. But you have it with a bunch of extra effects and assets and all the stuff that I talked about in the update. All those things that you get for free for a whole year because you subscribe for that year. So you get PowerDirector 19 plus all this extra free stuff, Shutterstock, all that stuff. So when you do that, you're just paying for a PowerDirector 19 subscription. It does not come with another app or a mobile app or anything like that. That's a separate product, and it's also its own separate subscription. So if you have the mobile app, then you would have to go to the Android Play Store, and you would have to go ahead and get it there and go ahead and set up a separate monthly subscription. So I have PowerDirector 365, which is its own separate subscription, and then I have a separate subscription that I pay for the mobile apps. And I have the mobile app on Android and iOS. So guess what? I have to pay for each one of those subscriptions separately. I don't just have the Android. You just don't pay for it once and you get it on both because they're two separate platforms with two separate payment services. So all of it's separate. So no, you don't get anything for free if you get one. So, and I make videos for this stuff and I pay out of my own pockets. Okay, let's see. So Puffer says, how have you been doing YouTube for 10 years? Man, I don't freaking know how I've been doing it for 10 years, but I have. I feel like I should have like 3 million subscribers, but I don't. But it is what it is. So, yeah, I've been doing this for 10 years, man, and it takes a lot of patience. It takes, like, low expectations. Don't have high expectations of YouTube, like becoming some super famous and rich person off of YouTube. You might, but if you're going with low expectations, you'll be fine. You can hang in there for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. I don't plan on stopping making YouTube videos anytime soon. I mean, I don't see why I should stop. I like it. It's fun. You know, make a little extra money. I really need to make more money to be able to continue to doing like the videos I do, because if I start to make like more production videos and things like that, it's just going to eat into the time that I use for doing other things that I'm actually making money on. So it would be nice if I could generate a little bit extra revenue, but it is what it is. You got to be really patient. You got to have thick skin. There's a lot of people out there who want to talk trash about you. I think it was Neil who said at the beginning of this, like, somebody already gave me a thumbs down. I have somebody or multiple people, I don't know, who just hit thumbs down on all of my stuff. I can tell because, like, sometimes it'll just come up immediately. You don't even have time to watch it, and they'll give it a thumbs down. So it's just people who hate. Can't do nothing about it. So you got to have thick skin. I've had people call me names, say all kind of stuff. Like at the beginning of this live stream, dude came in and was, you need to just stop doing all of this yakety yak and shut up and do what I want to see the update. Shut up. You can't let that stuff bother you. Guess what I did? Deleted his comment and, made it so that he couldn't make any more comments. Just moved on. I mean, you got to have really thick skin to do YouTube for so long. You got to have low expectations. Don't expect to change the world on YouTube. If you do, great. But that shouldn't be an expectation going in because you might not. So if you want to do it for fun, do it to help other people, do it to make a little bit of money, because you can't make a little bit of money. Unless you're like a big star, you'll make a bunch of money. So I've been doing it for 10 years. And just been patient. So Mark Voss says, where are the music cuts? So I showed you those, but I'll show you again. First and foremost, in order to get, like, if you're talking about like the music from Shutterstock, you got to click on Shutterstock. Got to be in the media tab. Once you click on this, you go to music, and here's all the music. So you can search for different type of music, all of that, yada, yada, yada. So That's where the music is. All right, let's see here. Stephen Neal says, does perpetual license get the Shutterstock assets? No, they do not. It's only for subscribers of the PowerDirector 365. And Stephen Neal said, would you say that Director Suite 365 is worth the extra cost? Only if you're using Power Director, Audio Director, Color Director, and Photo Director. If you're using them all and you're using them all on a regular basis, then yes, it's worth it. I don't think that it would be worth it if you're not using the tools. That's the way that I think of it. And Stephen Neal wants to know if I have a day job as well as the channels. Yes, I do, sir. So I have a day job. I am a program and portfolio manager. So I manage a IT portfolio of many projects. So I manage the budget and all the different IT projects that are going on for a large financial company. So that's what I do. I also get out and I make documentaries. So they're really docu-series is what I like to call them, because they're not like full-blown documentaries. They're docu-series that I do. I also do different events. I'll do like weddings. I'll do like car shows, Comic Cons, type of events that I like to go to. I don't want to do events that I don't like. So I'll do events, do all kind of stuff. So yeah, I have a regular 9 to 5 job. That's my portfolio manager job. But then I also make other videos and things, and I also do these tutorials. And I'm also a husband and a father, so I got a lot going on. Mark Armstrong said, we have a hate culture. Just keep doing what you're doing. Man, you are so right. It's like just crazy how people just hate on each other for no reason. And I just try to stay as positive as possible. And I just don't, I think that I would rather use my energy towards being happy than being mad. Like, I try to be happy all the freaking time. Like, I'm always joking around with my wife and my kid, and I'm always laughing, and I'm always having a good time. I don't got time to be angry. There's too many things in this world that there's too many reasons for us to be happy, and there's too many things already for us to be sad or angry about, that I'm not going to create my own anger over something so silly. So it's just me. It's how I feel. Emlo says, been watching for years. He has helped me out a lot. Whenever I have an issue, he is the first spot I look. And I appreciate that, man. I mean, I think that I have a lot of content to offer. And it really makes me happy to know that when people go out there and they search for something on YouTube or they search for something on Google, that my stuff is like always available to help them figure out stuff and get the answers that they need. I think that makes me like really happy to know that things that I'm doing are impacting people in a positive way. So thank you. My man Neil says, I've drawn nasty comments on my Trams and Trains channel. There are trolls out there, man. There are trolls everywhere, Neil. They are insane. They just, for no reason. Like, people just watch. I think there are people who just watch YouTube just to say mean stuff. I really do. I think they just watch channels and figure out, what am I going to say mean about this guy, or what am I going to say to try to upset somebody. And that's why you got to have thick skin. And that's why you got to just let that stuff go too. Like, I don't get into arguments with people on YouTube. People will come and say something, and I'm the first person, and some of you might have seen these in some of my comments. I'll be like, they'll say something mean or angry, and hey, thank you for coming by. Appreciate your opinion. Thanks for coming by and watching. Have a great day. And I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to argue and call you a name and say F-bomb you or none of that. Because guess what? You don't do me no good. I'm trying to generate and emit positive energy in this world. I ain't no sunflower child or nothing like that. But I feel if I'm giving out good energy, I'm going to get it back. So that's what I do. Stephen Neal said, considering that you have so much going on in your career life, thank you so much for doing all these tutorials and live streams for us. You're a legend. Hey, appreciate you, Stephen, man. Means a lot. Appreciate that. Always good to get the kudos. Roy Beauchamp says, great job, buddy, and I love your humor. Keep at it. Hey, I try, man. The humor, it comes naturally. Thank you. I try. Let's see. Den Bear, I think. Nice smile, happiness. I like that logo though, that bear. That's pretty cool. Mark Boss, he says, thanks, dude. Love your stuff. You're welcome, my friend. And Vic Hanish says, you're the reason why I use PD. Keep it going. Thank you, sir. I will gladly do that. And then Den Bear said, a lot of people hate in PowerDirector, but they don't understand how great it is. I just ignore them and smile. That's right. Just ignore them and smile. It's funny, and I think we talked about it earlier with the Traveling Trekkies, talked about going to Adobe and then coming back. Like, it's funny how I make videos, right? And when I have a client that comes to me, like let's say somebody wants me to do like an event or whatever for them, give my price, tell them this, that, and the other, and most times they don't say anything. They don't ask about how I edit or what I edit with or anything like that. But once in a while, I'll get somebody that'll be like, so what do you use to edit your videos with? And I don't even tell them. And the only reason why I don't tell them is because I feel like you see my reel, right? And if you see my reel, are you satisfied with what you've seen? Do you like the end result? Because I'm going to use whatever tools I need to do to get you that. So is that what you want? And they'll say, yeah, definitely. Well, I'm going to use the tools that I need to use. And I leave it at that. Now, sometimes they'll keep pressing and ask, and if I tell them they don't recognize, oh, I've never heard of that. Well, it works. It does a great job, as you can see in my reels. They do a fantastic job. So the other thing that I've heard happen before, and this is what people who are actually in film school, they've told me that like a lot of film schools want you to use a certain, like they try to get you to use a certain program. They don't make you use it, but they'll try to get you to use it, or they'll give it to you as part of your tuition or whatever. And I've had people who are in film school that use PowerDirector, and they'll tell me that their classmates, they'll be like, wow, that was a great video, and you did a great job, and that was the best one in the class. And then if they get into a conversation and he ends up telling them, yeah, I use PowerDirector for my videos. They're like, what? You use that to make your videos? That's what you came up with? Really? How did you do that? It has nothing to, I mean, the program, can it organize your clips in the way that you want them to? And can they create the vision that you have with the tools that are in the program? Doesn't matter what you use as long as it can do those things, right? So, I mean, PowerDirector to me is a great program. It's very powerful. It has all the tools that I need to do the things that I need to do. Like I said, the only time that I can't really use it is if someone says they have to have a different type of file format that PowerDirector cannot produce. So that's it. MLO says, what are you using to do this live stream? So I'm using a program called vMix. So there's a channel on YouTube, the vMix channel. Let me see if I can pull this up here. I'm going to try to pull up the channel for you guys. All right, so it's called vMix. It's the name of the program here.
G'day everyone, Tim from vMix here, and welcome to this quick vMix overview tutorial. You might be thinking, well, what is vMix? vMix is powerful Windows software that allows you to create professional live video.
So I have it's kind of funny. Like everybody's going a subscription route nowadays, but PowerDirector has had the 365 subscription for the last 3, almost 4 years, and they still have a perpetual license that you can buy. So it's good that PowerDirector gives you the option of either having a subscription or just buying it outright. And vMix is going to the subscription model as well, but they're also doing the same thing that Cyberlink has done with PowerDirector, and they're giving you the option to buy a perpetual license or do a subscription. So I think, and this is what I said when Cyberlink did this with PowerDirector, I think Adobe messed up, because when Adobe went subscription model, they went subscription only. Like they said, you're not buying this any other way except subscription. And I think they lost a lot of customers. They lost a lot of customers to Final Cut. They lost a lot of customers to DaVinci. They even lost customers to PowerDirector. And I think Cyberlink learned from that. And they're like, we're going to give you a subscription model too, but we're also going to just, still let you buy the standalone perpetual license if you don't want a subscription. And vMix is doing the same thing. So vMix is a really, really powerful tool. It's got a lot of options on it, man. Like you'll see that I can switch between different things, different screens. I can switch between a web browser. I can switch between my desktop. I can bring on my different types of titles or your comments. I can bring those in. It's got a great title editor that I'm using for this little ticker at the bottom of the screen. It's got a bunch of features, man. So as you can see here, it's got a bunch of different videos. If we go to videos, I don't know how many it has total, but it's a bunch of different tutorials that they have on here that you can check out. So that's what I use. All right, let's see. Stephen want me to go to church. He said, preach, brother. Hallelujah. Let's see. Roy Beauchamp says, I've learned a lot from your videos, and I get a chuckle at the same time. Appreciate that, man. Dim Bear says, my high school uses PowerDirector. That's how I got into it. I made videos for them, and people thought they were great. I liked it so much, I got it at home, and I was just used to how to edit in it. Yep. I mean, if you got the skills, you get proficient using it, or you become an expert using it, you're going to be able to break down any type of video you want to. Practice, practice, practice. Keep knocking them out. Steven said the church I work for uses vMix for the live stream. It's really good. Yeah, I love it. I think it's a great program. I was also wondering, like, I sit in on their live streams from time to time. that vMix has, because they have live streams on a regular basis. Of course, they want to show their product and how it works. And I asked them in the last live stream that I was in about them actually going towards a web-based version of the program. And they said that that's not something that they're looking at doing, because it would have to be like a restruct or like from the bottom up. They would have to go ahead and, recreate the program. So, but I still like how it is now, though. Neil said PowerDirector has an easy learning curve. Once installed, a novice can be using it within 25 minutes to edit and produce videos. And Dim Bear said, and now I started my own YouTube channel and I'm not doing too bad. Whenever I tell them what I edit with they kind of take a step back like, wait, what? That's right. Because they just don't know. They don't get it. PowerDirector can do it, baby. Let's see here. See if there's anything else in here. All right, so Rick Axon, thank you so much for becoming a member of my channel. It means the world to me. So if you don't know, you guys can join and be a member of my channel and get some of my perks. So Rick is now a channel member and he's going to get his perks on. So appreciate you for doing that, my brother. Let's see here. See if I got any other super chat or members who joined the squad today. All right. So Rick is now part of Team PDU. He's in the PD Peeps tier, baby. One of my special PD Peeps. All right. So, looks like we caught up with the chat. Looks like everything is gravy. We talked about our updates. I answered your questions. We did our meme winner for the month. This has been a fun-filled, feature-packed live stream. And I appreciate all of you guys for coming through today. So, a few reminders. Help support the channel. All right? If you're not supporting the channel and you're watching my videos and they're helping you, if you can, please pay it forward. Give back for all of the work and time that I put into it. If you can't, understood. Appreciate you for watching the videos. Watching the videos also helps, but it's very small compared to what we could do if you guys would want to go ahead and make that additional step to help the channel keep growing and going. So, like I said, merch shelf. Underneath all of my videos, you can see shirts just like this and other ones out there. I got a whole bunch of different shirts that you can buy. If you're a video editor and you want to go ahead and show your love to for making videos, being a creative, or for PowerDirector University, plenty of shirts out there that you guys can get. If you could just go ahead and do a super chat or a super sticker, that would help the channel as well. Just gives a little bit of money so that we can go ahead and keep being creative for the channel. And then last but not least, just like Rick, you can go ahead and be a channel member. And being a channel member, you can give as little as $1.99 a month to help support the channel. So that's it. Live stream complete. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I want to thank you all for always following PowerDirector University and watching my videos. It means the world to me. You know, tomorrow is Saturday. So be ready for your video tomorrow. We got a new tutorial coming out. So everybody make sure you tune in and check it out. Thanks so much for being a part of the community for